Hola, my friend. Benjamin Jakes here from blissandbusiness.com, and this is a review of Lingo Blaster. Lingo Blaster is a little tool, and basically what it does is it takes your YouTube videos that are in English and it translates them into a foreign language for you. So it has a lot of different foreign languages that are in the database, and basically what it's going to do is it's going to run through the video, and it's only going to work with like the description, right? So the video stuff remains the same, but inside of the description, what happens is you can choose which words you want translated, you can choose which words that you do not want translated, and the ones that you want translated, you can say, hey, go make those in Spanish, or go make those in Portuguese, whatever it is, or Romanian. There's a few different options there. So the goal of this is to be able to take content that you made one time in English and be able to leverage foreign markets. If you think about competition and stuff like that, a lot of people are like, here's a way to compete in this market, or here's a way to compete in this market. Or here's how to beat your competition, or here's how to dominate your sector. But they all compete under the same language, right? So think about that for a second. Everybody else is, everyone's competing in the same language, like under the same umbrella. So with that being said, you can really step away from a lot of competition, stepping into a different market. And if you get on different CPA networks and affiliate networks and stuff like that, I know you can go on ClickBank right away and find high converting offers that are in Spanish, right? So think about that. The average marketer that speaks English, that does not speak Spanish, would probably completely overlook going into a Spanish market and things like that. So you really want to think about that as well. This tool, I saw it and it looked cool. There's definitely some pros and some cons to it as well. The one thing is that I know that this translation is not going to be like 100% like spot on accurate as if you had an actual person do it, right? Whenever you have software like Google Translate or whatever, where you're plugging in words and it's translating it into another language, that's really cool and you can get the gist of what's being said. But sometimes it's not 100%. I mean, I would say like probably all the time it's not going to be 100% accurate as at the level of like an actual person doing it. So that's a little bit of a downfall. And if you're like, well, where can I get an actual person to do it? There is a tool called 1 Hour Translation. And basically what you do is you can get professionals that speak other languages to translate your stuff for you. So this is really cool. You can send them your video or your text or whatever it is, and they can translate different things for you, which is really cool. So for example, if I'm making a video and I was going to, it's a slide video, right? So I have like text on it. It's not like me talking where it's like, how do I translate that to like Spanish or Romanian or whatever? It's something where, I have slides. I'm like, hey, do you want to lose weight? Try this supplement out, things like that, whatever it is. So what I can do is I can say, hey, you know what? I do not know how to speak these languages. I know I could type stuff into this tool over here, Lingo Blaster, or I could type stuff into Google Translate and then paste that into YouTube. I know I could do that, but I really want like the professional version of it, right? If I wanted to do that, obviously it's going to cost more money than like the one time or the monthly, whatever this tool is. But you want to think about that, as far as conversions, right? I'm always thinking about that. Like scale is great, but there's a lot of people in SEO that scale things that do not convert and then brag about the scale. And it's like, I want, if I'm going to scale something, I want it to be something that can convert, right? So maybe if I'm going to pay a little bit extra to have somebody do my translations for me and then copy and paste those in, that's a way that I can do it. And a way that you can do this and really mass scale videos is that you can do slide type videos, right? So literally some slides where like, it would be like a different version of this. So it would be like, usually in my slide, I would have like some image at the top and I have like one line of text or two lines of text. And it would kind of ask people questions and take them on a journey throughout the video. And so I'm just making these slides. It takes a few minutes to put maybe 10 slides together, have a video where I can have each slide play for a little bit, have some background music behind it, and then there's no voice over it. It's literally just people reading the slides, seeing that image that relates to it. Oh, this one's about a vet. There's a picture of a vet. Oh, this one's about losing weight. There's a picture of someone, before and after picture or something like that. And so different things. So with that being said, the only thing that needs translated are those 2 lines per slide. So for example, I could just write down what those lines are in a document and I could take it over here and I'm paying for what? 2 lines per slide. So that's like 20 lines if I have like, 10 slides on there, and then I can just pay that price, right? And it's not going to be a super high price. Now I can just take whatever they give me and just literally copy and paste that back end and just know it's 100% professional. Now I can also do this with like the description and the title of the video. As you can see in here, the software is going to do that. It's going to translate it into another language and then give you the printout and stuff like that. So another thing about this tool is it looks like it's I could be wrong about this, but it looks like it's like helping it rank for other languages and stuff like that, because it just has like some stuff where if it pulls up a translation of it, like it showed here in this video somewhere. Whoops, let me get the audio out of here. But yeah, it showed somewhere in this video where, like, if somebody's looking for, as you can see, they're going through the tool. If someone's looking for the video and he's translating it into like other languages over here, he was showing that it like pulled up the same video. So here's what I'm thinking as well. I like to own different assets and stuff when I'm thinking about SEO and ranking videos. So I'm like, you know what, necessarily like my English speaking channel with like my English videos on it and stuff like that. Do I really want like the same video to have like, maybe like the foreign title in the description? And, is that really what's going to be like the best for me to have it all like, anybody from like, Denmark or like Italy or Spain, like all these different places and stuff like that. Do I really want those people all hitting this like English speaking channel and just finding like this English video? What I would rather have, is like the video is specifically for them. So what if in this video people are like speaking in English and they're just attracting people that are, speaking Spanish or whatever because they have like the title manipulated in different languages and the description and stuff like that, which is cool, but are they coming to a video where, the voice on the video translates over? Or do they have a strategy like I was talking about where I can have my English speaking channel for, weight loss or whatever it is, and then I can mirror that over and have a separate channel. And this is my channel where if the English speaking channel was marketing some kind of CPA offer, now in this new channel, there's also like the Italian version of that CPA offer. So with that, now I have a new channel set up. This one is for Italian speaking people. There's Italian branding and stuff on the cover photo. There's the flag and everything. The title of the channel is in Italian. All the videos are in Italian, and I just go through this service, and I just take a second to have somebody on my team. I don't even have to do this myself. Get the English stuff done. You can even outsource that, then have somebody just take it to this service, get whatever version you want done in whatever language. And let me see. So let's see the supported languages over here. So you can see all kinds of stuff. And there's all kinds of offers on networks if you get creative and you're looking on different CPA networks where you can find these different countries that you can do this stuff to. So what I would say is like, tools like this are like cool. Like you can definitely like scale this stuff out. But like, what I'm thinking is like, long term, if it takes me a little extra money or a little extra time to like have somebody on my team, write out a nice English description and then like clone the channel and make the Italian channel or the Spanish channel, or whatever it is, Russian channel. If it's going to take a little bit of extra time for them to do that, a little bit of extra money, that's cool with me. That's probably the way that I'm going to do it. And I would say that's maybe a safer way to do it long term than just a tool where you're just kind of like hitting, a bunch of foreign titles inside of one video. And then the channel is kind of like this big, melting pot of like all these languages together. And then the video is like in one particular language, or something like that, where like all these people from different languages are coming to it, but it's in one language. Like it could be good for traffic, could be good for pulling in foreign traffic and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is like, what's best is find the big niche and find the offers in that niche that are like in English and other languages and stuff like that. Or find, similar offers in other languages, and then keep your stuff broad in the video that you're talking about. Don't be like, this specific product is the best, right? Because, just tell them like you have the solution and like, to click the link and get to the next page in the funnel. Because then what you can do is you can just have that translated in Italian, or, you can have that translated in Spanish, or, whatever it's going to be. And, you can just dive in and make sure that you're good to go with everything that you're doing. So with that being said, I would probably do it manually over using this tool, although, this is like a cool little idea, and, I might even like come and test it out. But that being said, I want you to know that like this tool exists, 1 hour translation. And if you need someone to like translate an English speaking video, if you ever wanted to do like subtitles and stuff, honestly, the best thing to do is that slide strategy so that everybody can just be on the same board with the same language. But rev.com, you can like download the text of like, the transcription of a video that you're doing. They'll literally send it to you in like a few hours. They're crazy. It's hella cheap. They'll do it like perfectly, and they'll just send it to you, and then you can get it. They have translation over here too. But also you might want to test them out against 1 hour translation. You can definitely do that stuff too. In a 1 hour translation, you can just skip right to it. Like I said, that's what I would do, and just take the slides to them. So that's Lingo Blaster. I'm not shitting on it. I think it, definitely is like, the right idea for being able to tap into foreign markets. But like I said, you're going to have those problems if, everything is on the same channel, this melting pot of all these different languages coming in, conversion issues. Where's that link going, right, on the video? Like, what if all these different foreign languages come to one video? Where's that link going? Is that specifically set up where it's tracked all the way down where it like recognizes people in different areas of the world and hits them with a different sales page. Because again, if not, conversions are going to go down. Versus here's the Spanish channel of this, here's the Italian channel of this, here's the German channel of this, whatever it is, and making sure you have your list of offers that you're approved for, that you just have like a network manager help you out with getting into. So anyway, I'm not shitting on it, but definitely I would dive a little bit deeper than just hitting everything on like one channel. So anyway, that is Lingo Blaster. Another thing that you definitely want to like look at is I have a lot of friends that are really pulling out of their marketing to like the Europe in general because of the new laws that passed. So like Facebook is getting sued by these laws, like Google. So the big guys are getting sued, right? So this is something where if you're not looking at the GDPR laws and stuff like that passed, I definitely like full transparency, don't even know enough about them myself, but I know enough about them to like include them in this video and be like, hey, if you just want to don't just like buy a tool like this and start just like popping offers off to like Europe and like not know about these laws, right? Because these just passed. I have a lot of big friends that are like big players in the paid advertising industry, and they're pulling stuff away from their European campaigns. So there's definitely a right way to go about it. There's a wrong way to go about it. Anything with legal, I would, and this is not legal advice I'm giving you, but anything in the legal field with Lingo Blaster, if you're targeting, anything just in general in the legal field, I would maybe shy away from that, maybe pick some other niches to go after. And just familiarize yourself with these laws before you're doing anything foreign is all I'm saying. So anyway, that is Lingo Blaster. I went a little bit longer on this video than I intended to. Just wanted to give a little review of it, just be like very blunt. Foreign SEO is an absolutely lucrative niche. I'm happy that this product exists in that place. It's definitely one that you might want to check out if you're looking for just like, the easiest way to do that. Just know, like I said, there's pros to it and there's cons to it, and we just went over all of that in this video. If you are interested in learning what my #1 recommendation is for entrepreneurs to be able to come in and know that they have a long-term sustainable business, that they can grow, that they can scale, that they can really match to their life goals, and not just have like a quick in the pan, I hope this campaign works, I want to rank these videos, I want to do these ads or this or that, but really say, hey, you know what, I want to dig in with the right system and the right people and just grow this thing long term and really have the blueprint to know how to do that, and really have the right people around me who will push me in the right direction, where they can, actually not tell me I'm going to push a button and get rich, but actually lay out the work that I have to do and the work that they'll do alongside me to support me in getting from A to B, getting from where I am now to the successful business that I've dreamed of, right? So if you want to see what that top recommendation is, all that you have to do is click the link in the description under this video, and you will be able to check that out. So anyway, my friend, click that link. That was my Lingo Blaster review. I hope that you are doing absolutely amazing and have an awesome day. Adios.